Welcome back. My name is Rudy. You're watching. Screw you. See if the volume messed up. I got you. I know I got somebody out there. I got you. I got to do that once every 6 months just to get you. So, how's everyone doing today? We were talking about the other video with secret layers and some patron messages, and the concept of, Rudy, do you think Wizards is branching into these textured cards in this new upcoming sticker cards as a way to keep people interested and to go in new directions as they continue to vacuum out the equity and single card value of everything that's non-reserve list? You know, that's a complicated, loaded question. But the short answer of it all is most likely yes. I think that Wizards is pre-planning and laying the framework for serialized cards in the future. They've already tested it with that secret layer, Viscera Seer. We got sticker cards coming up, which is a test with the unset. We've got textured cards that have already come out with the Double Masters. And yes, I believe these different directions are methods that Wizards is going to use to continue to make sure that that cash flow and money machine never stops going burr. And I think that, you know, we talked about in the other video with the hundreds of secret layers that have already been released in 2.5 years. And we were talking about this whole thing. And you know, almost 4,000 single card secret layer cards are going to exist in the next couple of years based on the rate that they are creating secret layers. I mean, at the rate secret layers are coming out, there's going to be more secret layer releases within the next few years than the entire 30-year of Magic the Gathering history of releasing expansions and actual booster boxes. That's fucking crazy, man. That is crazy. I mean, think about that. So, Wizards is going to have to do things to keep people interested. They're going to have to do things to really shake the hornet's nest, which is why we have, Dominaria with the Legends cards that were found in the warehouse that was climate controlled and protected, but was found accidentally. But somebody was paying the utility bill and protecting it. So anyways, and then we see the textured card creation. Double Masters is going to go down in infamy because Double Masters 2022 collector boxes has those textured cards. It's anytime you have a product that's the first of doing something is always going to be special. The serialized card from Viscera Seer, the Ultimate Masters with the extended artwork, first time ever. Double Masters 2022 collector's packs with the first ever textured cards. We had that secret layer, was a Mischief or something, that had the first peelable sticker card. And now we're going to have unsets coming up that, just think about it. So they had the first test sticker card in a secret layer, what was it, like 6 months, a year ago? So then about a year or two later, we come to the next unset, and we're actually going to have stickers and peelable things all over it, right? So now, when you look at that, we had, a year ago? We had the Viscera Seer serialized Magic card. So I would say sometime within the next couple years, the full launch of serialized cards is going to come to market. Because Wizards always does that little test first. They do the little drop, and they step back and go, okay, what's everybody doing? Is it good? Is it bad? Report to the Bobs. Get Lumberg. What are we doing? They always do the test first. And as long as it seems relatively successful, they move forward with the big full Monty launch, which I think is what's coming with the sticker launch with the unset. And then I think later on in the next, either after that or in the next year or so, we are going to see an actual full release of serialized cards. And of course, I believe the serialized cards will only be in something like a collector product or a master's product. Because again, if you have serialized cards, you can't print and demand multiple waves if serialized cards exist because you don't know how many waves, right? You see what I'm saying? It's going to have to be finite, similar to the collector box where it's a single print run kind of thing. So when we get back to this, the question remains, again, we're not going to go into the reserve list conversation because I'm so tired of it. We've had so many hundreds of videos on this channel of the reserve list for the last 6.9 years. It's such a beaten topic. It's just so boring to me at this point. And that is the topic of, well, they're going to get rid of the reserve list and just print the money. Hasbro wants their money. I'm a Timmy. These stupid morons. You would think. So we're not going to really go down the Timmy path. But the short answer is, I don't think Wizards will ever run out of ideas and concepts and R&D to actually produce cards or products or create something that's going to jolt the market and generate millions in revenue. Or for Kamigawa, 100 million in revenue. I don't think that's ever going to run out in our lifetime. And I know it's a hot take to some people. Oh, Rudy, nothing's forever. Well, you know, that's what your stepsister said. But some things still keep going on every weekend. But I don't think Wizards can run out. I really don't. But I think Wizards does kind of ensure that certain things do continue. And they ensure this by kind of doing some creative kind of branches off. Textured cards, serialized cards, sticker cards. These are concepts that they do to really help. I kind of look at it almost like an insurance policy. It's like, think about it. Like, the question is, Dominaria, the 100 boxes of Legends thing. If they didn't do that, do you think Dominaria collector boxes would sell the same? Huh? Do you think they'd sell the same without the 100 boxes, the millions of dollars in Legends being inserted? In my opinion, no. I don't think they would sell the same, because this is the big launch of Wizards' official price increase that's been happening. And because of that, off the backs of Baldur's Gate's disaster in the collector boxes, I think that was their insurance policy. I think they've been planning it for a while, and I think this was their insurance policy to make sure the price increase was met with something that was guaranteed G-word to make it successful. No matter how you feel about the cash grab and, oh, look, you can open 3 boxes of Dominaria Collector and you get a common Legends card worth 25 cents. It's not about that. It's a gambler's premium, a gambler's fallacy. The fact that you're telling me there's a chance. The fact you're telling me there's a chance is going to make that product forever desirable. And God help it, folks, if Dominaria itself, the regular set, is actually really good. If the regular set of Dominaria United, or Dominaria Unlimited Money Machine, if the regular set is actually decent, and the collector boxes have the bonus of the Legends cards, it's a home run. It's going to make an absolute fortune. It'll probably do the 100 million in sales like Kamigawa, easily. So, yeah, I think the gimmicks that they do with new technology and methods with Magic cards are more of like a safety net thing. I don't think it's being done out of necessity. I think it's being done to kind of that little extra spark to keep things interesting. Because I really do think there are concerns from a lot of people out there, a lot of people in the industry, of how can Wizards keep pushing the envelope. I mean, what's after this? Double Masters 3? Double Masters 2024? Triple Masters? Because they can never go back to a regular Masters product. We can't go back to Eternal Masters 2 or Ultimate Masters 2, because after Double Masters and having multiple rares and multiple foils in every pack, it's going to feel bad. By default, once you adjust the sea level and raise the bar up, you can't really go backwards. And sure as hell, they ain't going to lower any prices. Are you kidding me? They're going to make their margins worse voluntarily? Never going to happen. So that's my opinion of these gimmicky stickers, textures, serialized. These are all things they keep in their arsenal, in their bag of tricks, so that they can deploy if they have concerns about a particular upcoming launch, concerns about weak market conditions, concerns about maybe uncertainty of how something will do. These are things I think they are going to utilize and deploy whenever they are a little nervous about something. And it's probably a smart thing, which is why, no, I don't think every Magic set moving forward, people said, Rudy, okay, Dominaria had Legends cards. Brothers War, Antiquities cards. After that, we're going to have Revised cards. After that, Arabian Nights, baby. After that, Alpha card. No, pre-Alpha. Super Alpha. Okay. People start taking things too far. I don't think that's going to be the case. I mean, literally in 2008, 2009, OG Original Zendikar had Priceless Treasures. Okay? And even then, you got one Priceless Treasure card in like every 60 booster boxes. Okay? And even then, the print run back then was nowhere near hundreds and hundreds of thousands of boxes. It just didn't happen. And on top of that, the Priceless Treasures were only in the first print run of OG Zendikar. Okay? So, it took them from 2008-9 to 2020-22 to even insert and do this type of lottery card Priceless Treasure thing again. It's been like 12 years since they've done this. So what makes anybody think they're going to just start doing it over and over when they've only done it once 12 years ago? So no, there is no data that shows they're going to start inserting crap in every set. That's just not true. So anyways, folks, that's my opinion on these gimmicky things. I think they're creative. It's new. It kind of jolts the market. It helps keep its products and sales and revenue flowing. And Wizards is going to deploy them when they feel it's necessary, or when they have concerns or something internally is going on, or maybe a weak economic conditions or a recession or a crash. That's all I have, folks. Hope you learned something today. Otherwise, thanks for stopping by.